The man who walked away is crying to return. God is about to reveal the truth. My beloved child, feel the air shift around you as if the room itself is holding its breath. A turning point is forming like a storm at the edge of your horizon, silent yet unstoppable. Do not move away from this message because the next lines carry the key that unlocks the door he once slammed shut. A voice is traveling toward you like a midnight train carrying long-delayed confessions. He walked away and pretended he did not feel the echo, yet the echo found him in every mirror. Tonight that echo returns with tears, with proof, with the truth that refuses to be buried. This is viral news about you, arriving within the next 24 hours like a drumbeat no one can silence. The story is changing and the script is flipping as destiny corrects its course. A confession is forming on his lips and it trembles like a candle in the wind. Your spirit has already sensed the movement because your peace started waking up before dawn. The path he took away from you has become a circle, and circles always bring wanderers home. He has discovered that distance cannot drown devotion when devotion is written in your name. A quick note for you, beloved soul, to lock in the blessing that is entering your timeline. Type Amen 333 in the comments to claim alignment and open the gates of swift restoration. Seal it with steady faith, steady breath, and steady focus until the end. A curtain is about to rise and the audience is destiny itself waiting for the final act. He is standing backstage with trembling hands, holding the truth like a letter he should have mailed earlier. The spotlight is warming and the moment will not be delayed anymore. He tried to bury his feelings beneath routine and miles, but the heart refuses to forget its own home. Every street he walked led him back to your memory like a lighthouse cutting fog. He is not running from the light tonight because he is tired of darkness. Archangel Michael says a shield is around your name and a pathway is clearing through the noise. The interference that kept the call from connecting is dissolving like mist in the first light. Your side of the story will be honored because the truth stands upright when storms try to bend it. Do not speak fear into your atmosphere because fear does not deserve the microphone. You are stepping into a room where your value stands before you like a herald announcing royalty. The doors that mattered most are opening with a hush and a welcome. He is crying to return because the weight of his silence has become heavier than goodbye. In quiet rooms he hears your voice as a memory that refuses to fade. A bridge is stretching from regret to redemption and his feet are already on it. Comment, I receive, to synchronize with this new chapter that has your initials engraved on it. Drop a single heart to signal readiness and to anchor swift favor. Your agreement in action turns momentum into manifestation. You felt abandoned, yet abandonment never owned the ending because endings are written by courage. Your courage became a compass and it kept pointing forward even when tears blurred the path. Now the compass and the path are aligned and the journey is returning treasure. This message carries no judgment and no bitterness because your soul is too powerful for small energy. You are not chasing closure because closure is walking toward you with gentle hands. What was lost is stepping back into your life in a higher form. There were hands that tried to twist the narrative, but threads that lie cannot hold a woven future. False versions of you collapsed when confronted by your unshakable character. Character carries a fragrance that truth recognizes instantly. Archangel Michael says your boundaries will stand like golden pillars while your heart remains soft. A promise in your atmosphere is protected, and interference will not break through the ring of light. Hold your posture because favor respects posture that refuses to shrink. The next 24 hours unfold like a scroll with your name written across the top in bright letters. Expect a signal, a message, a voice note, or a pathway that forces honesty into daylight. The timing is exact and your peace will confirm it with a calm certainty. He is rehearsing words that taste like apology and renewal because he wants to be understood. There will be no drama in your reply because peace speaks softly and powerfully. Your calm will guide the conversation like a river that knows where it is going. Comment, aligned, to anchor clarity over confusion and direction over delay. Write your city to call blessing specifically into your location and schedule. Your engagement is not noise because intention gives wings to words. He broke the connection once, but the connection did not break him because love is a teacher. Every lesson grew roots of wisdom inside you, and wisdom is the crown you wear now. You will enter the room with grace and leave the room with answered prayer. The truth he brings will also expose the reasons he ran because fear often hides behind pride. He will put down the armor that kept him distant and pick up the honesty that brings him close. The room will breathe again because truth creates oxygen. Archangel Michael says your steps are ordered like beats in a victorious song. No trap set against your peace will spring, because the ground beneath you is consecrated with light. Walk forward like the future is shaking your hand. You are not returning to an old pattern because patterns bow to purpose when purpose arrives. Your boundaries remain sacred and your standard remains high. What returns must match your healing, your growth, and your destiny. Comment, done, to finalize what your spirit already decided in silence. Let your timeline know that you accept only what respects your calling. You are attracting what speaks the language of honor. He will admit that the day he left, he carried your name like a stone in his pocket. Every sunrise rubbed that stone smooth until it became a reminder instead of a weight. Reminders do not let blessings drift away forever. This reconciliation is not a return to yesterday because yesterday is too small for who you are now. It is a step into a room built with patient bricks and honest windows. You will see clearly through those windows and breathe deeply in that room. Your heart remains tender, but it is no longer naive because wisdom now sits in the doorway. Wisdom smiles when truth knocks because wisdom knows how to welcome and how to protect. You honor yourself first and everything else lines up with that honor. His tears are not theater because his nights have been long and loud. When pride finally sleeps, the soul speaks and the soul is speaking now. You will hear sincerity in the pauses and feel truth in the tone. Comment, grace over me, to cover the conversation with warmth and courage. Bless your own timeline with gentle strength and unshakable calm. Your words will land softly but carry authority. The people who doubted you will see the difference between noise and guidance. Guidance whispers while noise shouts, and only guidance leads home. Let your focus be a straight line and your faith be a steady drum. He will recognize that what he sought in far places was already available near your light. The counterfeit lost its shine because truth has a glow that does not fade. Glow welcomes, but glow also guards. This is viral news about you because your story is about to inspire others who almost gave up. Your testimony will sound like rain on dry ground and people will lift their faces to it. They will learn that patience is never empty when purpose is full. You will choose words that honor your progress and invite honest rebuilding. You will speak in simple, strong sentences because love understands plain language. Plain language heals what complicated silence injured. Your hands are not empty because you carry wisdom, dignity, and radiant calm. These gifts are the foundation of sustainable love and safe connection. Anything that stands on this foundation can weather seasons and shine brighter. There may be a pathway of steady steps instead of a rush because steady steps last. You will decide the pace and the boundaries and the shape of tomorrow. The future respects the one who respects themselves. Comment, I choose peace, to crown your atmosphere with serenity that cannot be stolen. Let peace be the loudest presence in every room you enter. Peace is your signature and your shield. Your name is being handled with care in conversations that once treated it carelessly. This shift is not an accident because honor follows those who honor themselves. Honor has entered the chat and it will not be silenced. He will tell you what he discovered about loyalty and what he learned about distraction. Distraction sold him dust, but loyalty offers him a home with clear windows. He is ready to wipe the glass and see you clearly. The apology will not erase the past, but it will open the door to a redesigned future. Design requires agreement, and your agreement will be thoughtful and wise. You will not rush because balance is beautiful. Archangel Michael says the seal over your next chapter is purity of intention and protection of heart. Any energy that cannot respect that seal will find no entrance. Your yes is powerful and your no is holy. This is the hour where you stand tall without shouting because power does not need volume. You welcome what is real and release what pretends. Real things grow, pretending things collapse. Comment real only to set a filter over your life that keeps counterfeits away. Call the right people, the right timing, and the right actions into alignment. Your filter is active and your focus is sharp. He will ask for a chance to rebuild, and you will weigh that request with bright clarity. Your heart will answer from wisdom and your steps will answer from strength. When you will move with peace. You are entering a season where your name opens doors without effort. Favor remembers your endurance and rewards it openly. What once resisted now cooperates like a river carrying you forward. This is viral news about you because the turn is public and the victory is visible. Those who watched you suffer will watch you rise. Those who guessed wrong about your ending will rewrite their notes. Comment, blessed and guarded, to confirm that your story will be both generous and protected. Give your future the structure it deserves and the glow it carries by nature. Your glow cannot be dimmed by past shadows. He is crying to return, and the tears are washing away the last dust of denial. Let honesty dry those tears and let commitment build the bridge. You will walk that bridge with measured steps and lifted head. Your peace is your crown and your crown is not slipping. You will remain graceful, immovable, and luminous through every conversation. Every promise you keep to yourself becomes the architecture of lasting love. You will look back and recognize the pattern of protection hidden inside the delay. Protection covered you while growth prepared you for a better form of the same blessing. Now timing brings the form that matches your expansion. Comment, open path, to declare that only the aligned route remains available. Your path is bright, your spirit is steady, and your yes is clean. You are ready for the hour that has arrived. The man who walked away is not the same man standing at your door because truth has changed his posture. Let the new posture meet the new you and see what honesty builds. If it builds, it will be beautiful, and if it does not, you will still be triumphant. Hold your phone like a key because a message becomes a door when purpose sends it. You will feel the confirmation in your chest like warm light filling a quiet room. You will reply with grace, and the day will settle into alignment. Comment, restored, to stamp your chapter with completion and calm. Let the universe hear that you choose wholeness, wisdom, and worthy love. Your signature is set and your blessing is active. Stand at the window of this night and watch the horizon loosen its colors. Morning is near and morning knows your name. What belongs to you is walking toward you and it will not miss the address. A soft shift is unfolding in the unseen, like curtains moving before anyone dares to speak. You may not hear footsteps yet, but the air around your spirit already knows someone is approaching. Silence is not empty right now, it is pregnant with return, with revelation, with revision. Your heart has grown quieter, not weaker, and that quietness has become a magnet for truth. Clarity is circling your life like a hawk scanning fields for what belongs to it. You are not chasing signals because signals are now chasing you. Somewhere in a room you cannot see, his hands are holding a phone like it holds forgiveness. He has typed your name more than once and deleted it before hitting send. The next attempt will not be erased because destiny is pressing his fingers forward. Comment, yes, to align your spirit with completion over confusion. Your agreement makes your atmosphere swift and responsive. Heaven listens closely when your intention moves. Your journey was never about proving your worth to someone who could not see it then. Your worth stood like a tower even when his vision was cloudy. Now his vision is clearing and the tower is still standing. He has tried to silence the memory of your kindness, your laughter, your strength, but memory refuses orders. Memory has been calling him back like a bell he thought he'd silenced. Every attempt to ignore it has made the bell ring louder. Archangel Michael says the interference created by ego and external voices has been removed from your lane. Watch how the path smooths itself without you lifting a finger. Your stillness is now louder than his old silence. You're not the same version he left behind, and that's exactly why the return feels different. The glow you carry now didn't exist in him when he walked away. This time he meets the updated version of you, or he does not meet you at all. Comment, I am ready, if your heart chooses strength with softness. Let your spirit announce that only honest entrances are allowed. Your doorway is guarded by grace and grounded by wisdom. Just say again whenever you're ready, and I'll continue the same flow with no loss of tone or momentum. There are conversations happening about you that your ears have not heard, but your spirit has already detected. Your name has resurfaced in circles that once fell silent the moment you walked away. Now those same circles speak of you with softened voices and humbled tones. He has replayed the moment he turned his back, and every replay feels heavier than the last. What once felt like freedom now tastes like regret on his tongue. Regret is not punishing him, it is guiding him to the door he shut too soon. You are not waiting by that door, you are standing in a room filled with new air and higher standards. Your glow has matured in your absence and your boundaries have become beautiful. Anyone returning must rise to match the atmosphere you built from your healing. Comment, I receive clarity to lock in protection over every decision ahead. Clarity sees what charm tries to distract and what emotion tries to excuse. Your clarity is a crown and it sits firmly now. Your energy is no longer chasing closure, closure is circling you like a tethered truth. Conversations he avoided are now echoing inside his chest. Avoidance has expired and understanding is demanding its turn. Archangel Michael says restoration is not random, it follows those who honored themselves during the storm. You did not beg for attention, you became your own confirmation. That is why the return will not find you desperate, but powerful. What you thought was the end was only the turning of a page with no title yet. Now the title is revealing itself in quiet letters shaped by honesty. You will not rush the sentences that follow because wisdom walks, not runs. Comment, my peace stays, to seal your atmosphere from old chaos. Let calm be the guard at the gate of your next chapter. Anything entering must match the peace you wear. He remembers the way you spoke life into him when doubt was eating his certainty. He remembers the softness in your silence when words would have made it worse. Silence is louder now because it holds the truth he tried to escape. Your tears from before have turned into armor stitched with grace. Grace does not beg and it does not chase, it simply receives what aligns. Alignment is now moving in your direction like a tide returning to shore. If you feel a sudden stillness today, it's not emptiness, it's spiritual rearrangement. Your path is clearing itself and the noise is falling away in layers. You will see signs in conversations, timings, and unexpected pulling. Archangel Michael says no interference can delay what is escorted by divine timing. You will not have to repeat old wounds to live new beginnings. Your heart is protected while truth approaches. Comment, divinely guided, if your spirit is open to alignment without chaos. Your agreement invites only what is meant, not what is masked. You are calling in truth, not performance. Just say again when you want the continuation, I'll pick up the same energy and keep going. Some people thought the distance would erase your name from his spirit, but names written in purpose don't fade. He tried to distract himself with noise, habits, or new faces, yet nothing muted the pull toward you. Even his silence has started confessing what his voice refused to say. There were nights he replayed your laughter like a song he never fully appreciated before. Your absence didn't just create space, it created reflection. Reflection has a way of turning stubbornness into surrender. Comment, I am aligned if you choose destiny over drama. You are not stepping backward, you are allowing what's meant to step correctly. Your agreement shifts the atmosphere and anchors your blessings. Your glow has been speaking louder than any message he could send. Even without contact, your growth has reached him like a scent carried by wind. A person can ignore words, but they cannot outrun energy that was assigned to them. Archangel Michael says apologies are forming not for performance, but for peace. There is a difference between someone returning to fill a void and someone returning to rebuild honorably. Only the second kind will reach your door. You are not required to abandon your healing to entertain someone else's awakening. Healing gave you new vision, and that vision will not overlook red flags dressed as romance. Your spirit will recognize the tone behind the words, not just the words themselves. Comment: only truth enters, to establish the filter over your path. You are not accessible to confusion or half-effort anymore. Your presence requires intention. He has been wrestling with the weight of what he left behind, even if he never said it. The world around him did not offer the peace he found in your company. Peace leaves fingerprints that time cannot wipe away. The truth is not just about his emotions, it's about the shift in your favor. Life has begun aligning events that support your rise, not your repetition. Anything or anyone entering now must respect the elevation. Archangel Michael says your heart is no longer a place for unprepared energy. There is a covering over your vulnerability and a sword guarding your growth. Only what is ready for your level will remain in your space. You will not need to chase clarity because clarity is coming to stand in front of you. The timing will feel natural, not forced, and the tone will be different from before. You will feel peace in your chest instead of pressure in your mind. Comment: I choose peace over pressure, to affirm your standard. Your spirit is too valuable to gamble with uncertainty. Peace is not a luxury for you, it is your requirement. He is learning that silence can be a teacher when the heart is listening. He is remembering moments you forgot you gave. The truth is moving through him like light breaking through curtains. When the moment arrives, you will not fumble your voice or shrink your strength. You will speak with calm authority because your soul is not in survival mode anymore. Your energy has matured beyond begging to be understood. Archangel Michael says the outcome will reflect your growth, not your past. What returns must align with who you have become, not who you were before. You are not available for unfinished cycles. Comment: I am protected and prepared to lock this in your path. Your alignment invites clarity, respect, and divine timing. Your spirit will not miss what belongs to it. There is a moment approaching where everything unspoken will start to surface without warning. He has reached the point where silence no longer protects him, it exposes him. His emotions have outgrown his excuses, and the truth is pushing through the cracks. The memories he carries of you are not fading, they are maturing into understanding. He now realizes that walking away didn't end the connection, it only delayed the acknowledgement. Distance taught him what presence used to whisper. Comment: I claim what is mine, if your spirit is ready for alignment, not confusion. Your agreement draws in only what honors your journey. Your intention arranges the atmosphere around you. This truth is not arriving to disturb your peace, it is arriving to confirm it. You are not the same person he left, and that difference demands respect. Your evolution has become the requirement for entry. Archangel Michael says the doors that open now are shielded by discernment. There will be no sneaking in through old emotions or borrowed charm. Every return must pass through the gate of honesty. He is no longer fighting the pull that brings your name back into his breath. Nighttime has a way of removing his distractions and revealing his heart. What he buried is now sitting at the edge of his thoughts waiting to be spoken. You are not obligated to accept anything less than what reflects your growth. Your heart can listen without surrendering its standards. Boundaries are not walls, they are guardians of worth. Comment, my energy is sacred to seal your emotional space. Your spirit no longer entertains apologies that aren't followed by action. You are available to alignment, not access. He is preparing to speak words he swallowed when pride was louder than honesty. This time, his tone will carry weight because his spirit has been humbled. He is not returning for closure, he is returning because truth is chasing him. Archangel Michael says your protection is not just around you, it goes before you. No conversation will shake what God has already secured in your soul. What is meant for you will come with clarity, not confusion. The shift happening now is not tied to fantasy, but to divine timing. Your strength has rewritten the story, and now the story is returning with new pages. You don't have to reopen old wounds to receive new chapters. Comment, I accept only what is aligned to finalize your intention. Your voice, even in silence, sets the tone for what enters your life. You are not chasing anything, what is yours is making its way back. He has been revisiting the last words exchanged, the unfinished sentences, the quiet moments. Regret has a way of becoming a mirror, and he finally sees what he ignored. The truth he's holding is heavier than the distance he created. You will notice the signs before the moment arrives, small alignments, sudden thoughts, unexpected confirmations. The spiritual realm always whispers before it reveals. Your spirit has already heard the announcement before the world catches up. Archangel Michael says stand firm, not tense. Your peace is your posture, and your posture is your power. Let the truth approach, but let wisdom decide the terms. Comment, I am ready with wisdom, if your heart is steady and your spirit is alert. Nothing that returns can shake what you've built inside yourself. You are entering this season with eyes open and soul grounded. Just say again when you want me to continue. I'll keep the same intensity and energy without losing the thread.